Hey guys, this is Anne. In this video, I'm going to be explaining how to turn a hexadecimal number into a decimal number. So here they give us a hexadecimal number, A2BC16. So remember that with hexadecimal numbers, the values do go up to 15, but instead of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, those numbers are replaced with letters. So A, B, C, D, E, and F. So if we look at this chart right here, A is equal to 10, 2 stays the same, and then B is equal to 11, and C is equal to 12. So now, the next thing we do is count how many positions there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 positions. And since we're dealing with base 16, the position on the very right is 16 to the 0th power. The next one is 16 to the 1st power. The next one is 16 to the 2nd power. And the next one is 16 to the 3rd power. And then now I'm going to put in the numbers that we found after converting A to B, C into values of base 10. So again, A is 10, 2 is 2, B is 11, and C is 12. So C is 12, B is 11, 2 stays the same, and A is equal to 10. And now what we'll do is we multiply 16 to the 0th power times 12. We add that with 16 to the 1st power times 11 plus 16 to the 2nd power times 2 plus 16 to the 3rd power times 10. And if you put that in your calculator, you would get 41660 in base 10. So A to BC in the hexadecimal system is equal to 41,660 in base 10. Okay, so the next question says convert the integer from hexadecimal to decimal notation. So this value right here is in hexadecimal notation, E0D16. E is equal to 14. 0 stays the same, and D is equal to 13. And then we look at how many positions there are. There's 3 characters, so there's 3 positions. Since we're dealing with base 16, the position on the very right is 16 to the 0th power, 16 to the 1st power, and 16 to the 2nd power. And now we're going to put 13, 0, and 14 in the positions, not D, 0, and E, but 13, 0, and 14. So 13, 0, 14. And then we're going to multiply 16 to the 0th power times 13. Add that with 16 to the 1st power times 0, plus 16 to the 2nd power times 14. You put that in your calculator, you will get 3,597, and that's in base 10. So E0D in base 16 is equal to 3,597 in base 10. For our last question, it asks the same thing. It asks, convert the integer from hexadecimal to decimal notation. So this value right here is in hexadecimal notation, 39EB. So the first thing you want to do is convert these numbers or these letters into decimal form. So 3 stays the same, 9 stays the same. E is equal to 14. And B is equal to 11. So now we look at how many positions there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since this number or this value is in hexadecimal notation, we would do 16 to the 0th power in the rightmost position 16 to the first power, in the next position 16 to the second power, in the next position, and 16 to the third power in the next position. And then we're going to put in 3, 9, 14, and 11, not 3, 9, E, and B, but these numbers inside the positions. So 3, 9, 14, and 11. What we do next is we multiply 16 to the 0th power times 11 plus 16 to the first power times 14 plus 16 to the second power times 9 plus 16 to the third power times 3. And when we use a calculator and add all of this up, we get 14827 in base 10. So 39EB in base 16 is equal to 14,827 in base 10.